bitch going stupid. Up sky high, said she just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous.
It's sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerge from their tunnel. Football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Time on, set to kick off.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go from Soldier Field. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They give it off here to the tight end. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The tackle goes there to Linval Joseph.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 44, Trubisky gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen, 39 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
Throughout the game, we're going to track so many different statistics, but one is becoming increasingly in vogue, explosive runs, runs of 20 yards or more, and we just saw one right there to open this game.
Now we'll see how the other team responds, because when you get a play like that against you this early in the game, you got to feel like your back's against the wall a little bit. Yeah,
the pressure now increases on you because your first thought is we have to answer right now.
Pat O'Donnell.
Touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll throw from the gun. And quick throw here, that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Number 15.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
That throw into the arms of Allen. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this is complete. It's Allen. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 31 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Ty Long set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. 30. Cordero Patterson on the loose. And he will score.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
Well, let's be honest. A lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Bears 14, Chargers 7. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On second down, Eckler. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Deshaun Gibson brought him down. It's a gain of 8, and it brings up
3rd and 2, Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workmanlike right there, getting that first down, blue-collar type football?
Yeah, only needed 3, got 4, just enough. I like workmanlike.
I think it's pretty cool myself. Everything doesn't have to be high glamour in this game.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Northwestern's Justin Jackson. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
Roquan Smith
in on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Now the second down throw on target. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Out of the gun, Herbert. Open man, it's Allen. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Roquan Smith in on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Herbert's pass.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Chargers.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe the sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
3 at the 35-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's 3rd and short.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The screen pass here to Cohen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Check it out, read.
Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
56. Mike 56. Come on, baby. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Now it's Trubisky. Oh, the man is Komet, the tight end. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
56. Mike 50. Alert, alert. Alert, alert.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. On the move to, and this throw will be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
The Charger drive about to get going. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene.
Oh, wide open, complete. 20, 10, touchdown, LA. Keenan Allen as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown.
For the extra point.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again.
It got his man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
31-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Coming after you. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Now it's Trubisky. That's complete to Mooney. But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one good for 21 yards. And it'll move the chains.
First down and goal to go.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 27-yard attempt.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Charger drive about to get going. And touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
6-yard line. It's a gain of 20.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Allen's got it over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Los Angeles.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Robert Quinn is the one who burst in there to blow that play up. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Herbert. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
And goal.
A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. They snap it to Herbert. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown.
Henry. Touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Ty Long set to kick off.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after him early and try and create a big play.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
On third down, Trubisky. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Here we go on fourth down with Trubisky. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion. And defensively, an opportunity slips away. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Chargers.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Once more, here's Eckler. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Robertson Harris on the stop.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. The 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 46 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Chargers.
Extra point.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. From the gun, Herbert. This is caught. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Chargers 36, Bears 17. Ty Long set to kick off.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10. At their own.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, They've struggled moving the ball.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And he whips that one incomplete there. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
It's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th
and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Trubisky. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson, and he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Trubisky's throw pulled in by Robinson. Not much there, only a yard. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky. And this will be caught by Mooney.
Trubisky's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. He'll drop this one down to Cohen, and he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Bears.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And he rifles one incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll get the deficit back to 16. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. Cycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3. And ones that get you into the end zone get you 6.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold on 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
3-yard line.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 12 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Chargers.